and now picking up the community announcements. Okay, the stream's up and running, and it seems to be going healthy. I'm now starting the announcement at here. The sixth round is underway of the Divisional Cup. Phantom versus PK.
Yo, D, I see you.
Chat room 1 4 2. Wait a second, Omega's not here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be streaming in the VC too, because I don't have perms. And here for the stream. There you go. Damn it, I grabbed the wrong link. Am I okay? There we go, found it. Oh, alright, I'm in charge of starting now. Let's go. Alright, so everybody in VC, everybody in the stream, welcome to another match of the Divisional Cup. This match will be Phantom versus PK, and they are both ready, and I think we will be starting the match again. Again, it'll be Gutenberg, Annexo, and the OS will be 11. So the same match as we had with the first round of King versus RG. Hold on, let me just... They're monkeying around a little bit. Alright, so the match is now gone, and it'll be starting about right now. Make sure I do that quickly. Alright, so the first kill has now started. Ooh, not starting at the top right here. Let me quickly make sure that's started up. Okay, so the point system at the top doesn't seem to be working, but the match has now gone underway. So Phantom has taken the left side and is holding PK's spawn, and they are doing a little bit of trading right here. Phantom in the lead with 4 points and PK at 0, effectively healing their team and holding each sides of the map accordingly. One Phantom has now been knocked out, and PK has scored a point for their team to catch back up to Phantom. Alright, so we got 2 PK down about the middle and the left side of their spawn with a third now. And the other 2 PK seem to be going on the right side holding the Phantom pushes. And unfortunately, one of them pushed by themselves and was taken out by the 2 PK. Now the Phantom on left side of PK spawn also seem to be using their angles to their advantage to wipe out the PK on the right side of PK spawn. Our lineups are Icy Rogue, Omega, Flailium, and this is a new person, I haven't seen them in a while, Luxiel and Tasty Toasty for Phantom's team, and Icy Rogue is now holding the top frag and the highest KD for his team. We got the Roamer 45, JXO, Netzak, and XX Stroke, and Lucian for PK's team, and we have the Roamer again holding the top frag and the top KD. Alright, so we have the Phantoms pushing up to the left side of PK spawn and have effectively got through so far and utilizing their healing guns. Omega and I can't. I'm getting used to the new names. Don't get mad at me. But Luxiel has seemed to be doing a good push with their healing guns and are a good pair up together to push up to PK spawn. The score is now 14-4 with Phantom in the lead by 10. Alright, so here we have Omega actually was able to catch up to the PK push, and we have almost an effective catch and a pocket, but the NXO gun's lethal weapon is a lot stronger than the heal, so unfortunately Omega was not able to hold up against the PK. But PK has almost, not yet. They have now officially pushed out the Phantom on the right side of their spawn with quick reinforcements and are pushing up. Now the Phantom off spawns are now pushing to the left side of their spawn back into PK's territory of the right side, the lower corner of the map. Icy Rogue seems to be holding the middle with the 3 PK on the left side going up to the upper corner. They effectively healed up right there. Icy Rogue scored another point for Phantom, and the score is 24-12, and I believe that is a 12 point lead. So far, Phantom has taken a very strong lead in the beginning of this match and have been holding it very well, with Omega now on the top frag and the highest KD. And let's see here, JXO now taking the top frag for PK and the highest KD. The next person to be OS on either team with X-Stroke for PK, and we have, well, about Phantom has the same lives as 3 players, so either Omega, Flailium, or Tasty Toasty. Will XX Stroke be able to hold on for his team and keep it up to the numbers of 5v5? Or will Phantom be able to effectively knock him out and bring it up to a 5v4? Alright, that Phantom push did not seem to be too effective, and only Omega has survived the push, wiping out 1 PK before he traded right there. And we have Flailium pushing up. Unfortunately took another point down to PK, and PK has successfully reinforced their side of the map, now pushing Phantom back into the middle of the contested territory for this game. Why am I falling? Okay, my no-clip died. That doesn't work either. Okay, that's fun. Oh, that's why. Alright. So contested territory here, doesn't seem any team has been able to push any of the weak sides. So we have Phantom pushing up right now in the upper corner of the map against the 2 PK, effectively pocketing, but unfortunately the pocket was not able to keep the member alive, and was able actually to knock out the last 2 PK and re-score those points for Phantom, keeping their lead of now 33-21. So we have the Romer and JXO holding the left side of their spawn, aka the upper corner of the map. And we have Phantom, Flailium, and Tasty Toasty holding the left side of their side, and Omega holding the middle, now reinforcing to the left side to push off the PK contestants. Omega now leading the push, wiped out 1 PK, 2 PK, and 3 PK. Flailium taking some of the kills there, and they have effectively used their teamwork to push up and bring PK back into their spawn. With PK's quick reinforcements, they have now contested the quick healing Phantom on the right side of their spawn, and Phantom has kept their teammates alive. Now pocketing Omega, now switching. And the left side of PK spawn has been cleared a little bit by the Phantom contestants. Off spawns now moving around the middle and the left side of their spawn. The Phantom has unfortunately been pushed out, but was able to trade on their way out. Phantom easily picking off the PK, and one is left. Now with PK's team, they have two people on OS, which is the Romer 45, and we have Netzak. So will they be able to hold on with their last couple of lives, and will Icy Rogue be able to keep up his lives for Phantom? And now the teams are 5v4, with Phantom able to successfully wipe out Netzak, and Flalium got the elimination right there. Holding off well, but Flalium does not seem to have any heals with him right now. Omega quickly coming up to clutch up for him and save him against the push of 3PK. Unfortunately, Omega was not able to save them right there, but they were able to get them pretty low, and one PK was picked off by the reinforcing off spawns to the left side of Phantom spawn. So we have Lucian and the Romer. It looks like Lucian's now effectively trying to keep his teammate alive. And the Romer now pushing back a little bit, staying into spawn, with the two Phantom now taking the upper corner of the map, pushing out and getting their angles on both PK sides. Now the Phantom push was not effective, and unfortunately they did not win that push. But we have, over here, JXO really low on about 20%, and Flalium doesn't seem to know yet, and Flalium was unfortunately wiped, and was not aware of JXO hiding in the corner there. But they were also caught off guard by the PK pushes on the other side of the map. The Romer now taking up this top corner of the map and holding it for his team. Lucian has now been eliminated, bringing it to a 5v3 against Phantom. And two members are on OS, the Romer and XX Stroke. And Icy Rogue is now on their last life, so will they be able to keep a flawless for Phantom's team? That will be determined when time tells. And the teams have almost been wiped out here. XX Stroke now eliminated along with the Romer 45, bringing it to a 5v1. Unfortunately, JXL was not able to hold on to Phantom and take out Icy Rogue for the end there. So we will now conclude this match, and the first round will go to Phantom. Alright, good for Phantom right there, bringing in the win for the first round. And we will now be going up into the second round. Now for this second round, I have been given the ability to pick the next round. So based in chat right now, what would you guys like to see with the OS of 11? What gun and what map? Please make it at least somewhat reasonable. We're not going to be doing any shotguns, RCL, or anything pretty stupid. And swords. No swords. Let's see. Bastion with Reapers, that is a possibility. We have these options over here. I feel like Narrowgill might be an interesting map, so I might just do that. Or would you guys like to see 2 Fort? We could use the 2 Fort for the next match. Alright, let's do Narrowgill. And let's pick our gun. Would you guys like a lethal only, or would you like a healing gun? So I have a couple of options here. We do have the VAC. We could do the corner fire guns. We have a lot of options, but let's see. Looks like we'll just do heals then. I mean, a lethal weapon, just to change it up a bit. And let's try the Spectrar, just to give them a little corner fire gun, and let's see if Phantom will be able to hold up here. Already saying with the gun. Will both teams... That is a... okay, actually no, this gun isn't the best for this map. Alright then, let's swap it to the... Oh my gosh, people. Let's see here. Alright, it seems as if... Let's see here. What gun do you want?
I have come to help. We've put Phantom and PK on healing division, so they won't have as much skill with healing.
Alright, it seems as if they want the ROR. What's this?
ROR is,
Seems as if it's a new gun.
yeah, well, it's not new per se, but it's new to each.
True. Alright. Okay.
This one
We'll use this.
actually does require skill, because you would need some skill as well.
No. Junior motors. This is what happened when he gives me the power of picking the map. I'm not good at picking rounds. I always let people pick. Alright, let's try 2 for it then.
They need to stop that.
Oh, whoops, they all came. Team members in, and we will begin.
Might be interested to see how this turns out.
Indeed, we'll
I'm
be...
pretty sure they're pretty much.
Alright, we'll now go in. Alright, with a new map and a new gun, the match has now started underway with the second round of this semifinals match. Now, Phantom has taken the first round to a win, and PK may be able to clutch this up, and our weapon is the ROR with a lethal and a medigun. So right off the bat, PK has already scored 2 points off Phantom, and that is looking good on their side. So the map is 2 for it, if you guys may have noticed. We have 2 Phantom on the left side, 2 in the middle, and 1 on the more outer right side.
But what you also forgot is this zone is getting anything could happen.
Indeed. Now, due to the water being right here and able to kill a couple of people who just happen to step through that water, they may lose a point due to that, and a little bit of parkour on the right side or left side of either spawn, and it is a decent amount of annoying, I guess you'd say. But PK has been keeping their lead up and has stopped the Phantom from hopping over across the rocks. So the main point would be middle to push up.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. PK is holding the lead by 2 points.
I'm in PC.
Make sure the leaderboard to show that,
The leaderboard does show their healing. So we have... Say again?
I was saying, can you show it?
Oh, yeah. So we have, let's see here, Flailium on the top frag, and Tasty Toasty with the highest KD. And we have Neztak on the highest... nope, on the top frag, and JXO on the highest KD. Now, both teams seem to be stuck in the same situation as the last match. What was that match? I'm almost forgetting now. It was Helix versus PK, where PK seems to like to joust with their enemies around this time. PK holding their points, now up to 3. Will Phantom be able to hold on this early into the match? It's anyone's game still.
Yes, it is. But as you look at the leaderboard, PK is healing much.
Indeed, Phantom is using their heals a lot.
This could cause a problem for PK late.
Indeed, I know Phantom does use quite a bit of heal guns in their trainings. Not too sure how PK does theirs, but they may have wanted to use some healings here. But we do see a healing by Lucian and the Rama right here. So they may be healing each other, just that they don't have to do it as much because they're getting more hits on Phantom, rather than Phantom getting hits on them.
Very true.
Now that this game is a 5v5, there is the one odd member that won't have a duo with them, unfortunately. But they may be able to hold on depending on how PK or Phantom will be deploying their units.
Now, as we can see in chat, people are going Phantom Witch.
Indeed.
Possibly a smart decision as they are healing a lot more. But as Kyo said before, they are healing more, possibly because they be taking more of damage.
Again, in another joust, it seems PK and Phantom are in a stalemate, with no points scored on either side and no effective pushes. Hopefully this match won't turn out like the last, where they joust for the infinite time, and the Romer taking quite a bit of damage right there. But, Flailium was able to get the angles on him, and Lucian did not revive in time to heal his teammate. Lucian now questioning the angles. So we have the Romer taking most deaths for PK, and there have been eliminated about 3 times already, with Phantom effectively spreading it out, but with Icy Rogue leading the deaths on the Phantom team. It seems as if Phantom has now taken advantage of the trees and are somewhat hiding in them. Very interesting.
Yes. Also, we can see Phantom are coming back a little bit, as the match right now is 4-5.
Indeed. The jousting doesn't seem to be getting them quite anywhere, but that angle by Flailium was able to score another point for Phantom, bringing the lead a little slimmer.
Phantom have spread themselves pretty thin right here.
Indeed. I forget there's no opening on the right side of the map, so there's only these two entrances between the rock and the middle of the map. Neither team seems to be using any sort of pushes, and they seem to be stuck in a joust still up to this current time. I may have forgot that this map is like this. Should have done narrow. Alright, so with Icy Rogue, and right here we have, I can't read. Okay, we have Netzak holding the rock. Let's see who will let up first and which team will be able to get the angles possibly on the other team on the other side. A little bit of an angle right here, but Icy Rogue was able to clutch it up and close that gap. The only angle, actually Icy Rogue, there is no angles on Icy Rogue to be able to be killed. Yeah, we definitely will change the map next round. Seems like we will be stuck in an infinite joust because the last 5 minutes of this match have not scored any points. No teams have called in an effective push to push in their enemies. If Phantom or PK might jump ahead on the gun, they may be able to push out Phantom into their spawn, bringing in almost an inevitable win if they hold them long enough. But neither team seems to be using that, and there we go. Phantom has now tied up the game with 5 on 5.
That was pretty good there.
Yep. Unfortunately, they were not. Netzak did not able to win that push and was alone right there, with no PK assistance. Well, Icy Rogue had the support fire of Omega, and right here we have. I keep forgetting usernames. I want to die, but we have Luxio.
Just use their,
I can, yeah. Probably use their display names.
yeah, makes it a lot easier. Lucy making a interesting decision not to kill them.
Yep. And now is healing right there. An infinite joust. OPK got that point.
Yep, but it was on Omega. Omega probably pushed out too much, and that was the best thing, as there were 4 people who had a 100.
Indeed, and now the angle's right there. Pride was able to clutch it up back to 6 on 6 for the points.
Indeed.
How are people getting the link? A little odd.
Oh, yeah, that's true. How else did you
It's okay, it doesn't matter. Not like they can do anything anyway.
True.
XX Stroke almost taking a loss right there, giving Phantom the upper hand, but was able to get back in time for their teammate, the Rammer, to heal them. Omega taking a bit of damage there, now healed up by his teammates. And it seems Phantom may do a push on the right side of the map, taking the rock in the water thingy-mabobber. That rhymed. Oh,
Yeah.
PK server has the link in general. Interesting.
Oh, that's also, George, this is point-based.
Yes.
Kind of. Yeah. It is less 55 or each one has 11 marks.
Alright, we have now Phantom in the lead. I missed a couple of points right there, but Phantom has now taken the lead by 1. And we have Netzak almost dying right there, but was able to get back into his spawn, and is now going up to JXO to possibly get some heals. JXO effectively catching them and not giving their teammate up to die. Lucian getting some heals by XX Stroke. And neither teams are still moving, seem to be in this infinite joust with a little bit of shooting. We may be here for a while, folks.
But as we saw before, there is a bit of leeway that as one may push a bit too much, then they're trying to pop out.
Indeed.
As Omega has.
Alright, there we go. Omega pushing out. Was not able to score his point for his team because there was a trade right there. Phantom, another trade, but finally got the point with Flailium able to take out Lucian, bringing them up an extra point against Phantom. Against PK. Phantom now in the lead. Seems Phantom is now bringing in their pushes, and PK is reinforcing on the middle side of the map. And let's see who will win this joust. Phantom unfortunately lost that joust, and PK scored enough points to bring the game back to a tie. The Romer now a little low on heals, and unfortunately did not wait up for his teammate to heal, and gave another point to Icy Rogue for his team.
What a very unwise decision made by PK there. But there is still many more points as none of them have.
Oh, there we go. I got a little Phantom push, but they both traded and no points were scored. At least on top of the lead.
But
XX Stroke now being healed by his team. Almost possibly lost someone right there.
a 5v5 is an interesting one, as you could either go two people, and one person in a group, or you could do a 2-person and a 3-person group. So everyone gets heals.
Seems we have a little bit of matches up, with Phantom now taking the left side of PK spawn, pushing up through the rocks, and PK taking one, but now traded right there. Phantom scoring another, PK taking it back, staying in the lead, and Phantom now with a lead point of 2, and 3, and 2. Will PK be able to push out the 2 Phantom on the left side of their spawn? Or will Phantom reinforce that side and PK will be able to go around them? There we go, PK taking another couple points for their team, and now bringing the lead to a small margin of 1 for Phantom.
Very well done there for PK.
And Phantom scoring another couple of points for their team, wiping out a couple of PK. Now in the lead by 3, not scoring any points quite here, but they seem to be doing a little bit of jousting on this side of the map, with Omega, Tasty, and Flailium maybe pushing about the middle right here. The Romer effectively wiping out Icy Rogue on the rocks, scoring another point for his team, bringing the lead back to a 2 on Phantom. Unfortunately, the Romer fell about right there, giving another point to Phantom, and this is the little tricky part of the map. And there we go, Pride now falling off the map too, giving a point back to PK, now bringing the lead to 3.
I was waiting for that time where they jumped in the void.
I know, and it now just happened.
Yeah, 3 times. 2 from PK and 1 from Phantom.
It was lucky that that PK was able, or Phantom fell in, because PK was able to score back a point there, and if they didn't, then Phantom would have another extra point on them.
I'm pretty sure if you fall in the void, it doesn't actually counter, as it's a kill counter. So it will make the kill counter uneven. I'm not sure who this was.
I don't know. I didn't read the kill counter, but I guess it will just follow it by whatever it says. If we see another death, then we will be able to determine that. So, will a member unfortunately fall back into the water? Icy Rogue able to barely hold on to the rock right there, keeping his life and another point for his team. Just a little more jousting here again, and Phantom still has the lead by 3. Now the Romer 45 now on 8 deaths, and if Phantom is able to effectively wipe them out, they may bring this game to a 5v4 and effectively push PK back into their spawn.
With that being said, that is 3 more deaths. So they would want to keep them alive as much as they can.
And a little trade right here with points. And Phantom, oh, another trade. One Phantom unit able to push up into the closer side of PK spawn. XX stroke contesting Tasty Toasty right here, waiting to see who will peek first. But XX was unable to hold it and push fast enough, because the Phantoms were able to catch up and bring their teammates some reinforcements. Phantom scoring another couple of points right there, and it seems PK has now been pushed back into their spawn. If PK sets this up correctly, they might be able to quickly push them out, but Phantom has effectively reinforced all sides and is now holding the middle part of the map, with 4 Phantom on the middle, or the more middle rock, and Pride holding the water rock. I'm gonna call them that. I'm just gonna keep naming them things. Alright, so we have PK split up here. The Rom are now on their last life, actually, and if Phantom is able to eliminate them, PK will now be up against a 5v4. And here we have Icy Rogue also on their closing into their last lives. So will PK hold on? And PK scored another point right here. Unfortunately has no teammate able to heal them, so they'll have to hold on until then. Flalium got the angle again and was able to score that point back for his team. Lots of little tricky angles here between the rocks, but Flalium seems to be knowing them all and using them effectively to his advantage for his team. With Flalium now in the top frag and the highest KD of his team. And let's see here, we have Netzak on the top frag and highest KD for his team. And another point scored for PK, and now bringing their lead up to by an 8 for Phantom.
Pretty well done there for PK, bringing it from a 10 difference all the way down to an 8.
It seems 2 Phantom are actually pushing into the PK spawn through the little cave tunnel right here, and only 1 PK contesting them. Will he be able to call in reinforcements? It seems they are not calling in reinforcements. The Rom are unfortunately on the closer side, and if Icy Rogue plans this properly and the 2 Phantom wipe them out, then it'll be a 5v4.
One interesting thing they can do here. And there we go. And now putting 1 reinforcement now.
And another point scored for PK over there. The reinforcement has not seemed to be... Actually, the reinforcement seems to be upping their teammate, switching up between the upper side and the cave side. The Romer, not able to spare life here, will have to try their best to hold on.
A good strategy for Roma here would be to only pop. Because pushing out and trying to get a shot on someone could definitely. From the cave we've got a tiny standstill between Lizard side.
And Phantom has actually reinforced another member up to the cave, and seem to be planning against taking out the Romer for the 5v4.
But unluckily Omega being taken out and having to try and get back to reinforce.
If Phantom does a coordinated push, they may be able to distract their teammates up here, or PK's teammates up here, to fight them off while the 3 Phantom push out the Romer, and it doesn't seem PK is making any changes to keep their teammate alive. The Romer now eliminated by Tasty Toasting, bringing it to a 5v4. The Phantoms pushing in through the cave, and have now pushed PK farther into their spawn. Icy Rogue going around the back, and there is no way out of there. And it seems this might be the end of the match, folks, if Phantom is able to hold off the PK. We have JXO about to hit off onto their last couple of lives. And PK pushed out Phantom, and now they still hold their teammates. But now they are either on a 8 or a 9 death thingy mabobber, with XX Stroke holding a 6. But Omega Trader now on their last life, so will PK be able to clutch up and bring the game back to a 4-on-4? Or will Phantom keep this another flawless match?
This can be a very interesting play by Phantom if we do keep Omega hidden and use him as a popper.
Alright, we got the Phantom pushing up back into the cave. Fortunately, there's these little angles here that don't let you go anywhere, so sometimes people may fall for the tricks there.
They are pushing in, almost killing someone, but failing. Toasty trying to move in to back up, but he wasn't able to get in on time. Match being 43 to 36, which is a 7 kill difference. PK also pushing out on the spawn on the left side. It will be interesting to see what they do with that push.
XX Stroke now healed by his teammate. And a single Phantom pushing up here. If the PK play this right, they may be able to score another point, but the Phantom reinforcements will quick enough to reinforce their teammate. JXO now being eliminated by Icy Rogue, and XX Stroke taking a death right there. Phantom about to eliminate a full hold on the PK spawn, but Netzak was able to keep themselves alive. They are now on their not last life, that's Lucian. And the game is a 5-on-4. Omega Trader pushing up a little bit, but was able to hold that and keep themselves alive.
This is actually very interesting with a 5-on-2.
Now with Netzak still in their last life, and XX Stroke now taking a little bit of deaths right here. Netzak about to be eliminated. Netzak now eliminated along with their teammate XX Stroke, who is now in their last life, and it looks like this round is going to Phantom.
Yes, as we've seen from the beginning, Phantom looked like they would have to, but as I said, they could change it, and they did.
Indeed.
Right.
With the end of the match right there, I'm gonna quickly clip myself so I get back into the lobby. Luckily, it was a little interesting there that XX Stroke was able to keep themselves alive a little bit longer right there with all the 5 Phantom on him, and Phantom taking another flawless win. It seems right here now Phantom will be going up against King in the finals, but we will play still the 3rd round of this game to see if Phantom will get a total complete flawless for all matches. If they do, this will be the first match with a complete flawless, and Phantom taking a nice win against PK. So we have yet again another option for the map. I'd like the chat to possibly bring it up, because I'm stuck again.
Easy.
What is
Fast in.
a decent gun? We did do an EXO, so might want to change that up. We could do IA Cold Front. That may seem interesting. Let's try it. If they complain, then we'll see what their thoughts are on it.
I cold front is a pretty good one.
Alright, I didn't check this last round, but Flalium has the highest score out of everyone in the game from that last match.
Indeed.
Let's see here. RS all. May now team your team in. You may now team your team in. So 1. But we still play out the 3rd. This is a fun round. But if PK did win that, then this round would have actually been the determining match. Round, same thing.
The impatience from Phantom though. Right. Scouting a lot.
Trying to get into the match. Begging Omega almost a little bit to get into the match here. With the 2 PK spectators, I believe.
A very bad display from Phantom.
Oh god, Reese hears it. Uh-oh. I didn't say anything, Reese. I didn't say totally. That wasn't me. Don't get mad at me. Oh, it's just the site that one. So Omega's doing this just for the tournament match, or the little site thing, to win it. So it seems the match will be ending here because it would have been a little less useful. Maybe if this match was played in the 2nd round, PK might have won it. Alright, the match is now concluded without the 3rd play of the match. Seems PK is forfeiting on it because it is quite a useless match. And Phantom snatching the win with a 3-0 by forfeit on the last match, though I won't count it as a forfeit because it was technically useless. So Phantom getting the first flawless of the semifinals and up. Phantom will now fight King in the finals, and both teams will now have to prepare. I believe it might be later today that the finals will be hosted. I know King has been preparing to fight both teams, and they have been practicing quite a bit actually. I'm not watching all of it because I'm not in their scrim team, but they are doing interesting stuff from what I can see. I also saw Phantom here a little bit earlier doing some practice, so both teams are ready for each other right now. Concluded. Oh. Okay, concluded. Okay, let's go. I will now be logging this into the community announcements. For all of you still here in the stream, make sure to check out the channel, like this video if you enjoyed watching the match. I will be doing maybe some more interesting commentary for the finals match. Can I actually kill? I can't kill people. There we go. I win. Koyo always wins. Now, and I'm... Okay, never mind. I don't always win. But check out the channel, subscribe if you'd like to get notifications of the next streams, and put the bell on to notify a little bit quicker than the community announcements. But until then, I will all see you in the next match with Phantom against King, and yeah, see you later, and get your friends to subscribe so we do the giveaway at 300